Welcome back to this M13 draft. We're gonna play the first round. This is the new website, mtgpauperlandingwebdesign.com. I'm cooperating with a nice guy, Will House, in setting up a pauper page. So more about that later. There is a link on my YouTube channel, or at least on my Twitter. And here we go. We are playing 10cc. And let's see what this green-black can do. I always play first in this format, and this looks like kind of a hand, so we are keeping it. He is taking mulligan. So now it will probably come down to if he can deal with a Timberback Wolf with Mark of the Vampire on it. Because once I got Mark of the Vampire on the Timberback Wolf, I'm fairly well set up, but any color can deal with that. And I can see him being pacified, though I do now have a third turn Mind Rot, which will be useful. And given that he also mulliganed, I think I can drain his hand pretty well. Silvercoat Lion is making Mark of the Vampire wait. Of course he has pacifism. So do I play the third land and look like an idiot with a 3-color deck? Not yet. Mind Rot. You see, I have 13 creatures, but this is what happens when you go below 15. I have just one guy, so if Timberback Wolf is neutralized, I'm in trouble. He discards lands. That's interesting. Did he keep the business and just hope to draw land, or did he have a nice balance of lands and spells? Oh, blue. So it's, I think my plummets are going in. That's just what I guess. Can't of course play Mark of the Vampire into untapped mana. So I'm just gonna attack with the wolf. But if it taps out, which it did, I think he could neutralize the Mark of the Vampire here. So now Timberback Prey Upon seems like a much stronger option actually. So that's what I'll do. I'll Timberback. I use Prey upon this guy to kill the knight. And attack. And next turn I hope it taps out again, because then I will use Mark of the Vampire. I am so scared of getting 2 for 1, and that's the way he's gonna win. 2 for 1ing me. And that's why Mark of the Vampire is not as good a card as people think. Especially in this matchup. I should probably side it out here. Because he has pacifism, he has unsummon, he has encrust. There's so much stuff that makes my Mark bad here. I think he intends to double block here, and that will pretty much put an end to things, but then he will play something and I will play Mark of the Vampire. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the momentum, get him down to 14 and keep up the pressure. He did miss a land drop, right? Yes, he did. Of course he double blocks. My Titanic growth would be nice here. Right, so I desperately need another swamp for the shade, which would be doing good stuff now. Please tap out for something. Vedalken and Trancer. Okay, so the blue mana is out anyway. And it's Vedalken and Trancer, so now is my time to play Mark of the Vampire, and if he has pacifism or unsummon, I'm just gonna look like an idiot. And he's gotta have something. He hasn't played one removal spell yet. If it is pacifism, I'm just in such deep trouble. Though I still have a prey upon I can use. Maybe switcheroo. War Priest of Thune is okay here. It's just a 1-for-1. No, it isn't. It's a 2-for-1, but it's a nice kind of 2-for-1. Felt better than a pacifism. I still have my wolf. And it can still titanically grow. Though he has mana, what he needs to have specifically negate or show of valor to counter this. So I'm attacking and using Titanic Growth. He only has one card left. So I'm killing that guy, but I might get unsummoned, which would just suck. No, he just milled me. That's not too bad. So he has one card in hand. We each have a 2/2 creature. So once I get the shade out, things will look better. Though, and he wants to attack, so he's gonna play something. And I have 7 more swamps in my deck. Attending Knight makes me want to block the War Priest next turn. But here's the shade. There is a risk for a counterspell here, and that counterspell might very well win the game if it is an Essence Scatter. But it isn't. And I'm getting a 2-for-1. Very nice. Alright, so the shade will be hard for him to deal with. And I'm gonna block the War Priest now if he attacks. Or, yes, I am. Because he will never get past the Attended Knight. Show of Valor will kill the shade if you cast this on Attended Knight. So why is he doing that? Am I blocking? Ah, the Attended Knight is attacking and I'm way ahead of him, so let's take it and see what he has up his sleeve. Needs to be something that can block a 4/4. It's Odric. Then you really should have blocked. Though I am strong enough to kill Odric. Which I think I will just have to do. And then not attack. So it's a 4/4. They are fighting. Unsummon. No. So putting him at 8, he has us at 16, and we're gonna hit for 4 next turn. So things are looking decent depending on the card he has. He has 2 less cards than I have, but I have 8 lands and he has 6, so it's pretty even. This would be the time to draw Nefarox. Yeah, he is keeping Attending Knight back to block the Timberback Wolf. We are at 8-13, and he just keeps drawing business. The Sunstriker must of course never be allowed to live. Farseek for the swamp, and then attack next turn. Yep. So I'm keeping the shade back here. because he can kill it with Knight and Sunstriker. But he really must do that. So am I happy with that? No, I'm really not happy with that. So I'm keeping the Shade back home. There was a case where I could reason better because I'm speaking, and that was one of my main reasons to start doing videos. So this is a tough game, and it's a tough game because my deck has no removal. Okay, so what now then? Well, I can attack. I can just pump him to 4, get 4 cards and 4 lives, and I think that is the right thing to do. He really has no big threat, and if I attack I will just take out 2 guys. So I'm pumping, and sacrificing the Shade. So I will surely draw another Shade. I have 19 cards left, so bye bye Mr. Shade. That's just awesome. And the elephant will be good. Can kill the Attended Knight if I block with both. Yeah, I expected better stuff than this, but I can work with this. The Prized Elephant is still the most powerful creature on the table. I actually have activated my Windows. I bought an upgrade license from Vista, but then I had to reinstall my entire computer, and I can't find the Vista disk, so I installed directly from Windows 7, and it isn't. I have to do it for. Okay, so I want the Sunstriker to die. And the Disciple is the weaker creature, so I'm blocking him. And then we will be 15-10. 2 cards on his side and 3 on mine. Do I attack here actually? No, I need to resolve the Prized Elephant and know that it's there to protect me. And then I can attack. I have so much mana, but I don't have Revelation. Now Revelation would be fantastic. I could use Revelation for 4 cards, and that would probably just win the game. Nefarox and 3 ground dudes. Okay, the only useful card we've seen in his deck is Odric, so there must be a lot of good stuff left, such as the Griffin Protector. And now he has a good block here, and we just keep drawing lands. Though, yeah, will Crippling Blight the Attended Knight and then go to town? What happens if Crippling Blight the Protector? He still has 4. No, it's much better to cripple the Attended Knight. And just start hitting him. Of course he will hit me for at least 4 a turn, but I am starting ahead. And I'm playing a Swamp for the next Shade. There should be a lot of goodies in my deck. Of course, Sands of Delirium is an insane bomb now if I draw it. He didn't play a creature before attacking, so the Protector is not coming over. Captain's Call. Oh, it is. But no creature. So I'm taking 3. He's gonna sacrifice his soldier this turn. And I'm gonna take 4 next turn. I'm still pretty good. Though I would love to see... I'm actually attacking with the elf here. Because that will be damage that gets through. Hopefully. I wonder what's in his hand. And I don't need the mana from the elf. So I have him at 2, and this guy has trample. For 1 green. So let's not forget about that. And including the prized elephant might be the smartest thing I did in deck building, because I am now 1-0. Okay, we are playing a blue-white deck. He obviously has a lot of flyers. I saw only the Griffin. So he might... or did I? So I'm bringing in Plummets. I'm taking out Mark of the Vampire. I don't have a lot to do against... against Odric, except praying upon him. Sands of Delirium would have been awesome. And I am taking out... am I taking out Disentomb? Disentomb would be great in a long game. Do Disciple twice. It's Mind Rot. Okay. And we haven't seen naturalized targets yet. So let's just hope he has a lot of flyers now. And I don't get stuck with crap in my hand. That's just a horrible, horrible hand. And I have to send it back. This hand is not much better. But I will keep it. And I'm in deep trouble here. At least there is a Swamp for my Shade. So now I just need to draw 1 land in 3 turns to be able to cast this Shade. And the land in question will of course be... Fogbank is a problem for my deck, but it's just a wall. I'm not too scared of Fogbank. So I'm hoping to draw that land now in 2 turns coming up. I got 14 lands left, 32 cards. So the odds favor me to draw one. But I'm falling hopelessly behind now, and Sands of Delirium will only make it worse here. Unless I draw a forest. In which case I will cast the Timberback Wolf. And that's great because it reduces the damage I'm taking. And you see here why Fogbank is so bad. He is on the offensive. I am the one having problems. But Fogbank does nothing. So I'm taking 2 here, happily. A flyer now, or something I can't block, will be bad. Odric would be awful. Sunstriker I can block. And I will block him. He's keeping 2 blue mana up. And that's natural because he cast the Sunstriker. I have to go for the Shade, right? And then Sands Titanic is a great play next turn. And if there is an Essence Gather in his deck, it's gonna appear now, but it didn't. So my land problem is no more, except for my splash. That didn't work out. And this Shade is gonna be huge. And Sands is actually very relevant here, because we are looking at a stalled board very soon. Then I might just be able to Sands him out. I still need to take the Attendant Knight damage. I will block with the Timberback Wolf if he has Show of Valor. I'm happy that he gets rid of it at this point. And I still think it's the life linker that has to go. No, it's the soldier. What now? What new devilry is this? 5 mana for... Okay! That guy is way faster than my Sands. So I will be able to kill him now actually with Titanic growth. So why didn't he keep a blocker? Okay, let's think about this. I'm gonna attack. One of us is getting through pump growth. So we are gonna deal with Jace. Why not leave a blocker behind? Careful now. So he is getting through. We are Titanic growthing him. And Jace is dead. I will be at 10 lives. And we'll be able to hide behind the priced elephant. So it's we that are milling him out. And actually Jace didn't accomplish much. What did we lose? One prey upon. Both prey upons. Oh, that's bad. We have no removal. Well, it's clamp down and defend time. And flyers will now be an enormous problem. And Scroll Thief will not. Oh, Bolas, dude. Maybe next turn, because we need our elephant. And at the end of turn we will delirium him. Yeah, we probably should shade Disciple next turn. Yeah, that'll give us 4 lands and 4 cards. That will be... No, 4 lives and 4 cards. That'll be pretty good. Or do we just mill him out here? How many turns will it take to mill him out? It will only take 3 turns. I think we will mill him out, actually. It's only 3 turns. And he needs to get through our defense, which he won't. So we are just milling for everything we got. And I hope he didn't pick up that elixir of immortality, because this is the one point where it's actually useful. Well, Nefarox, you are staying in hand, because we are winning this way. That's very poetic justice, isn't it? Jace falls on the table, I kill him, and then mill him out with Sands. So he is quite stressed at this point. And he needs to kill me this turn, actually. What is he getting with that thing? Unsummon. Well, Not too scared of that. Am I? Yeah, go right ahead. And he can't cast Scroll Thief will actually... No, I'm just gonna block the Scroll Thief here. And go for the mill. And I think this is gonna be a win for Sands of Delirium. You see how fast it is. And this time it even beat Jace. But Jace is like this, it's just much better. And there is no instant speed response to this milling. And especially not in white, so I think this game should be just over. And we have a mill victory in our green-black mill deck. Yeah, Sands of Delirium 1, other decks 0.